Hi, I'm Riley, and this is my video project for my foundation education class. And I'm back here at my high school at Cassadaga Valley. And I'm actually next to one of my math classes. I'm a math education major, and this is where I spent a lot of my time at in high school. And actually, this teacher right in here is one of the reasons why I got into teaching.
I'm Mr. Salem. I teach physics and earth science here at Cassadaga Valley. That gives me the benefit of doing stage crew, which means I get to work with students outside the classroom. And one of those students, lucky for me, was Riley. And it makes me very proud that she has chosen to go into the field of teaching.
All right, so why I think teaching is important and why I want to go into teaching is because I want to help students find out what they want to be and make an impact on their lives. Probably the least important reason I want to go into teaching is the time off. It is a bonus that you get summers off and everything, but I don't think I would ever choose a career based on the time off. Something that I did not think of when I went into teaching is, as I read the articles, I saw a statement that said 14% of students are Hispanic, and I never really thought I'd have to be fluent in another language. So that's kind of something that caught me off guard and it does make an impact because I need to be fluent and have students understand me, and I need to be aware of their backgrounds. I think teaching is important because you're teaching kids more than the subject that you teach. I would be teaching them more than math itself. I would try to teach them life lessons and how to be a better person and how to excel at stuff other than just academics. I think some good characteristics of teaching is to be caring and understanding, and also to take criticism. For example, all of our classrooms have iPads in them, and especially for our calculus class, using iPads was extremely difficult for us. And one day we told our teacher we're not really benefiting from the iPads, and we think that we'd get more if we did more in-class activities on pencil and paper and the book. And she took that criticism and made it into something positive, and from then on we did stuff out of the book, we did stuff on paper, and it really helped us really learn calculus better, and she was always so understanding about it. And I think that's something that's really important, is to take a negative thing and make it into a positive. I also think that standards are important because it sets a bar and it helps kids push themselves to reach that goal, and it kind of provides like a benchmark as to where they want to be. And I think each student needs a separate goal. I think setting a standard for a whole class is kind of difficult because everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. I also think the influence of the evaluation system is a really positive thing. I think that teachers get to reflect on how they teach by having someone else's opinion, like a superintendent, obviously. And I think that they can really see like how their teaching really affects a classroom from another teacher's point of view. As for teaching, I see myself trying to make students my focus. I want to have an inviting environment that they feel welcome in and that they can come talk to me about anything. And I want my students to think that I'm caring and I always have their best interest. I want them to think that I think really highly of them and that I also learn from them as well, and that they can teach me stuff just as much as I can teach them. And I just want them to feel very welcome by me. And I hope that my students find that what they're passionate about. Going through high school, I learned that my passion was math, and it took me a lot of time, and it took a lot of dedicated teachers always helping me and taking the extra time, and I hope that I can be like that for my students, always being willing to help and help them find what they really want to do in life and enjoy doing it. And I think I can achieve this by not just giving out their grades at the end of the semester, but by being a role model for them and taking the time out of my day to help each and every one of them to see what they like and what interests them, and just go from there on out. And this is my video.